Imagine living in a world where Buster Blader isn't a Garnet. Stop dreaming, it'll never happen. What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. Today I will be reviewing the Buster Blader package in order to try to figure out if this is something you should be playing or not. So what are the pros, what are the cons, which kind of decks can play it. But before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe. Also check me out on Twitch and Instagram. I will be doing a $100 giveaway on Instagram once I hit 1,000 followers, so you have absolutely nothing to lose. And now let's jump right into this video. So if you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while, you would know that each splashable engine is always kind of like a combination of starters, Taketomborgs, and Garnets. A Taketomborg is a card that you'd rather not see in your opening hand because you already have access to it in your combo, so it's always kind of a waste to draw if you have it, but ultimately isn't the end of the world since you can still resolve your combo if you have it. On the other hand, a Garnet is the absolute end of the world to see in your opening hand because it means that your combo is completely dead on top of being a useless card in your hand. The reason is that some cards only allow you to send cards from the deck to the graveyard, whereas some other cards allow you to send from both the hand and the deck to the graveyard, like Brilliant Fusion isn't really one of them, and that's the reason why Garnet is a Garnet. The good news is that the Buster Blader engine can play up to 9 really good starter cards. The bad news is that you run 0 Taketomborgs, but instead of that, you play anywhere between 2 to 4 Garnets depending on your goals and needs. Technically, the only way to get a 1-card self-sufficient engine with the Buster Blader package is with the Buster Whelp, but at the same time, if you have a combination of either Prologue or Trap Trick with any dragon that you can get into the graveyard, you can still achieve the full thing no problem. So essentially, the combo grants you access to both Buster Blader Fusion and Buster Dragon, which transforms every monster opponent controls into Dragon, and while you have Buster Blader Fusion on the field, your opponent's monsters are all changed into defense. They cannot activate their effects, so it's kind of really similar to Baguska, and your Buster Blader Fusion can attack every monster your opponent controls and deal piercing damage as well, so you definitely have a guaranteed OTK next turn. The combo gets slightly better when you have an extender. It can literally be anything, because you have access to Protector Whelp, a generic Link 2 monster, that foolishes for any Destruction Sword card from your deck to the grave. So of course you can foolish for the Buster Lock, which can be equipped to your Buster Blader Fusion with the on-field effect of Buster Dragon in order to kind of prevent your opponent from summoning from the extra deck, giving you another layer of interruption in case your opponent had something like Dark Ruler no more. And even if your opponent has a way to clear the Dragon Buster Destruction Sword, you have the Graveyard effect of Prologue to protect it. If you want to go bare minimalistic with this engine, you can actually play 3 Buster Whelp with 3 Prologue, 1 Memories, and 1 Buster Blader, so you would have 6 play starters, or 3 real play starters and 3 semi play starters with 2 Garnets, of course, but that's still a pretty good ratio of good cards to bad cards. And of course, if your deck can mulligan back dead cards from your hand into the deck and draw some more cards, like with the effect of Furjet, the Link to Tri Brigade monster, well, you're pretty much good to go because that's the only risk of this engine, to be honest. In conclusion, there are countless pros and cons of this package, but its playability solely depends on which kind of deck you're playing. So if you're playing a deck that can afford to run multiple sets of this package and not really cry too much when it draws bricks, go for it, play the deck. So control decks can definitely utilize this very well, and actually this package has seen competitive play in the past, so it's definitely nothing new. However, if you're playing a combo deck, I'd recommend staying away from this because it's usually just win more cards and it might just make your hands worse at times. Anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys were able to enjoy and learn a thing or two. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this package, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.